Okay, video on positionalities. Positionalities stem from the ego. They are taking, it's almost like a judgment or a stance, like I'm a conservative, or I'm a Democrat, or I'm whatever it is. So I'm for people who are Asian, or that's the positionality. So it's coming from an angle which the ego creates. Also, if you have a positionality, it usually has an aspect of judgmentalism. So positionality or a duality in the infinite field, there are no positionalities. There is no ego. There's nothing of limitation or a viewpoint or a judgment, uh, or having a stance like I'm in favor of this, but I'm not in favor of that. Or I think, the Course in Miracles talks about its specialness. It could be Democrats are special. Uh, in other words, the opposition is not special, or I'm special, or my country is special, or it could be a judgment, um, a judgment could be like, I don't know. It can be all kinds of things. So judgments. Yeah. So what's a judgment? I can't even think of a judgment. Judgment would be like, I don't like people who wear green t-shirts. So that would be a judgment, like as if green t-shirts are bad, or bald people are unattractive, or whatever it is. So that would be a judgment. So that's positionality. It stems from the ego. If the ego ceases to exist, then one is in the infinite field. Infinite being that there is no limited thinking, there's no limited stance, no limited positionality. There are no dualities. There is no me or you or this or that, and hence, because there's no thought, there can be no positionalities. So in releasing belief systems which are limiting in their nature, all thoughts are limiting, because if one is in the infinite field or the observer and one identifies with a limited thought, then one is limited. By definition, it's quite simple. One is now entering the field of limited thinking, as opposed to being in the field behind, which is the infinite field of the observer, where there are no positionalities, no dualities, no judgments, no thought, no this or that, no right or wrong. So it's the infinite field. So one is no longer in the ego perception. One is now um, um, in vision, which is a divine vision. So as soon as one is identified with the ego, the limited field, thoughts, or the limited body, then one is now in, by definition, if one is limited, one tends to have positionalities, judgments, and one is seeing through the filters of the ego. So that for me is positionality, and I'll stop there. Okay, let me stop.